Hello folks, you probably wonder in the video, a community project you're doing, Ranger? Or thing that you're doing? Well, obviously enough though, this project, I'm hoping that Valve will actually not acknowledge is the 10th class. Hang on, before you put your pitchforks or get complainy, I know this is a sort of a dying subject that people won't care, but I think it would add something great to TF2. One class can actually change the whole game. Who am I speaking of especially? Miss Pauling, none other. Why would she make a good 10th class? It's pretty obvious, folks, if you don't know. Miss Pauling, we know her very well. She's a skilled killer. She knows the mercs. And obviously enough though, she would be a worthy person for as a killer. Yeah, thinking about it, that would be a good thing nonetheless. And at this point, people are getting their pitchforks and possibly their torches, typing in the comments saying that it's pointless of the 10th class as it would ruin TF2, competitive would be in the shitter, weapons would be unbalanced, it would be pointless, and probably all the little kiddies and trolls and idiotic morons that don't understand that this could add variety of the game. I wonder what kind of stupid responses I'll get from the community, particularly one of those idiots. Now before you even get your pitchforks and go keyboard warriors on me, hear me out. Now we all know that having lots of new classes would be impossible and that the game's always been designed for 9 mercenaries and it could ruin competitive as, you know, would this character be balanced for it, or new weapons, you know, all this stuff. Would it fit into the story or the gameplay? Of course it would. Because think about it, really. If Miss Pauling can clean up the mess that the mercs do, why you couldn't think that she could be a worthy character? It would be nice. And obviously MatPat saying that there's no females, kind of a bit of a disgusting thing. But do you think most people would really care? No, they wouldn't. They would just fight as the same characters like this ever again, over and over, to the point where they think they're strong, but they're weak. But the 10th class would be nice. It would destroy the 10th class joke that's been going on for years. You're probably wondering, Ranger, you do realise that the TF team probably don't have the resources or time to do something like this. Well, obviously they could get the community to do it. Have a beta branch to test out Miss Pauling. And whatever feedback they get from the community, they can use that. And then we can have a special update for her. But there'll be those people that probably wouldn't give a shit. They'll go, do I care? No, I don't. I think it wouldn't be worth it. I like it how I like it is. Here's the thing, pal. You need to wake up, see the sun shines, and look at butter and get your facts right. Because at the end of the day, if we want TF2 to really continue being popular, it still is, but better, maybe adding a 10th class, like how Overwatch has been adding some new heroes. That would spice the game up, but again, it would be adding a character that we're familiar with. Now obviously, how would she work? Well, her main weapon could be either a shotgun or a special SMG. Her secondary could be the little revolver in Expiration Date, if you haven't seen that. If you haven't, shame on you. A melee weapon, she could have some kind of special knife, or some kind of special weapon that she would have. Now obviously a knife wouldn't be a backstabber one, because we already have a class which is the spy that does that, but maybe a knife that does chip damage. Who knows, maybe if we do get to that point where Valve acknowledges that it could be possible, that would be great. HP, maybe 165 HP, maybe she's the speed of a spy but slightly slower. You know, there's a possibility of things you can really test out with Miss Pauling, and it would be great. Imagine the domination lines and the revenges she can give out. It would add variety to the game. And it would be great. But at this point it's been done to death and people probably thrown it across the table and murdered the person who even said it in the forums. Quietly true, but quietly sad in some sort of way. Come on, pals. Let's be civil. But even with this subject, bringing it up in the TF2 forums, it's gonna be toxic. People going, me, you know, the typical trolls, the typical morons. But they don't know it would be good for the game. Plus, it would be healthy, if you think about it really. Read again though. If the community gets interested, so would Valve and the TF2. This is how companies work. If something that the community is interested in, and it's got the company's attention enough, let's say the community kept talking about the 10th class, how they would like Miss Poland to be in it. If people talk about it enough, the TF2 might look into it and go, we could add Miss Poland. Maybe we should talk to the community about it. Then it would be great. But some people probably won't bother and probably give this type of response, or maybe the TF team could do this response. How the spy would say it.
Go away.
Hey, you got a second?
Oh, Scout. Please, go yourself.
Yeah, that's funny. Anyway, oh, wait! Ow. Come on, spy! I'm wedging my head through a door here to tell you I'm sorry.
Maybe it could be that, or maybe it could be something special. I don't know. I got my microphone close to my mouth so that guy can actually hear me. But really though, this would be a perfect idea. Now yes, we could say, oh, let's just have some new weapons. We haven't had that for ages. Well, the Pyro Pack update is going to come with new weapons. And obviously enough though, yes, we're going to get new weapons this year. Pyro Pack. But this is something we need to think about really. Yes, we could have endless cosmetics, endless taunts, endless maps, endless weapons. But there'll be a point where there's something needs to be new and fresh, and we can't beat the dead horse over and over again. I respect the community that's creative with the weapons, the cosmetics, the maps, the SFMs, the posters, with everything. But nobody ever talks about maybe having a 10th class, and Miss Poland would be the ideal candidate. She has the potential of being a good character. I just don't understand why people don't really talk about it. It's either people are afraid to talk about a 10th class because it could get shut out by the community, or maybe people think that the Valve wouldn't show interest. I guess you can say maybe the main reasons it could be either that the TF team don't have the resources. We know there's 16 people, but maybe they could, because they have the community as a big advantage. If the community could help out any way they can to make it possible, this would be the perfect opportunity. It could even win back some people or veterans to come back to the game. I'm obviously going to share this video as much as I can and probably ask some friends to talk about it. But this would be a perfect idea. I know some people will go, well, it wouldn't be probably a good idea to start with, you know. Have to do lots of testing, make sure the weapons that are not balanced, or maybe some new weapons for Miss Poland in cosmetics. That is quite understandable. Yes, are the weapons that the mercs have now are balanced enough so that she can counteract? What could she get new weapons to test? Cosmetics? But think about it, she would get some interesting cosmetics. Imagine the cosmetics, the taunts that she could get, even the weapons she could get and use. That would be very interesting and very cool. And obviously enough though, you're probably asking what will she be? She'd be an offense, defense, support. I would say more of a line of an offense and not defensive, support character. I think she is more of an offense and support. Maybe she can support a heavy or a demo getting the intelligence, or she could be an offensive character and do some chip damage here and there and probably assist the spy. There is a lot of potentials for her, and I would love to hear what you all think. And be civil in the comment sections. And if we talk about it enough and get Valve to listen, or the TF team, this would be great. I have sent them an email about it, and I'm hoping they'll get some kind of response. But this is something I would love to see, and I would be happy to do my best. I know I don't have the resources or skill to do so, but if you guys want me to do this to make it a real thing, then my doors are open, and probably we can do something about it. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope this video will get a lot of attention, because I want it to a lot.